So looking at the serve here, check if we have a good serving there or not. Left arm, good amount of up. Could drop the elbow a bit more, actually. Nice. Good pronation. You will see here. Good pronation. Really good pronation here. Yeah, good pronation. Very nice. Good T-serve. Okay, very nice. Good serve. Again, good pronation. Nice. Looking like Rublev on this one. Yeah. Good kick. Inside forehand. Nice. Okay. Good forehand. Alright. Yeah. You have an issue here. So let's see what's happening. Big forehand. Looks good. Guy's hitting a little bit slow and high right now. So we have time to adjust and time to swing. He goes and takes it a bit early. Which fucks up our approach to this ball. Which, let me show you something. So, we get the serve. That's good. Good quality serve. Good quality forehand. There's nothing wrong here. But, look at the split tip timing. We're supposed to be moving from that forehand right there back to the middle a bit faster. Either a bit faster, or you just have to go and split step because you're not stopping momentum to split step. You see, as he's hitting, you're moving left. You're kind of like split stepping left, and we need to get rid of this. So I'm gonna kind of count this as a recovery issue or split step issue. And so you will split step kind of like this way, and then you don't really have time to this one. Instead of just split stepping where you were already like, I would say you were bisecting really well. Here already. On this one, just stop here. You're bisecting very well. Maybe you're predicting he's gonna go down the line. He could do that. That's alright. But bisecting pretty well here. And moving for some reason all the way over here, which is interesting. This is exactly why we need to stand more off center on the to bisect in for baseline play. Yeah, and then we don't make it. But otherwise, good quality on the other strokes. But this is a split step recovery issue, definitely. It's kind of interesting how we're kind of like the split stepping to the left instead of up and down, and how we're not using the split step because of that. Yeah. Good pronation. Very nice. Been working on more on that, which is pretty good. Power X. Torso pointing towards the net post. We could be doing a little bit more. And on serve, I am suspecting it's because of this step right here, which is you know, you kind of like stepping with the right foot goes too much to the right, which uncoils the body too early, and then we're kind of rotating a little too much on the serve instead of staying sideways, which can cause some injuries for you. But you're doing pretty well with it, but just be careful with it, I guess. Alright, so big serve T, or big serve body backhand, which is pretty good. He does a slice return. He does an underspin backhand return. So good serve. Alright, nice. So provoking underspin backhand return already. This is a good sign. Signs to be able to come to the net more and stuff. 30-15, yellow light point. Turn, toss. Get that power X, nice. Good balance. Good target on that forehand. Big inside in. Another one. Go inside it again, nice. Oh, big inside in, very good. Okay, let's check this out real quick. So if they're good pronation again. Could be a little bit better actually, but I guess this was a kick serve. Yeah, it was. Okay. Recovery here is alright. Split step, yes. Ready. Good spin on this one. Coming good, nicely below the ball, closing the racket very well. Look at this one now. So I'm gonna stop here. Look at the relationship between racket and ball. It's gonna create a huge amount of spin. Instead of, you know, putting the racket up above ball height and putting the racket way down below. And then having open stance, because open stance here, ball is very high, and you're planning to take it high, which you can see. So open stance is the correct stance here, so I can reach far away from me. which we do. And then we hit a big inside in four, which is really good. Really good. 40-15, green light point. See what we do. Could be doing some serve and volley now, especially with the underspin backhand. Oof! That was out nice. Okay. That was close though. That was good serve. Good pronation, good slice. Really good side spin. I thought that was in. For the second serve. Maybe uncoiling a bit too much with the feet here, but otherwise it's good pronation. Really good pronation. It's gonna give you a lot of kick, that pronation. I can already tell that this serve is gonna jump high. This ball is gonna jump really high. Which it does. He takes it, almost shanks it, I think, I guess. Good serve. Nice. So getting that pronation on your kick serve really is doing you really good for the spin. Everyone else watching this, pronate on the kick serve, you know, or else you're not doing it correctly. Not gonna get any speed in the racket head if you don't. Can't just go and hit the ball with the frame, you know. Decent timing. Outside foot. Good prep. Down the middle. Very good. Good, nice. Very good. Very high percentage. Looking right. I know how it is. Alright. Let's go here. Good split step. He goes body backhand. Maybe a little bit more stable balance here on this return. Or else, yeah, you're gonna hit too far. It's maybe the wind as well, but yeah. Then we have to prepare even better, you know? Okay, routine done. Good feet. Good return. Crossing the backhand, that's very good. See again. Good return. Again, here, look. Crossing the backhand, very good. And then he's hitting. We're split stepping. Kind of small split steps. I'd like to see one big one. Wind is going to the left, remember that. So it's alright to go do this. But it's landing very deep. So, you know, you have to take it on the rise, which, on the inside balls, it's kind of meh, you know. Good try though, it was very good. Very good try. Split step, good timing. Good return down the middle. Underspin backhand. There's underspin backhand as well. He's bisecting pretty good, but we should go. This is a good down the line shot here, I guess, right? Down the line. Yeah, nice. Yeah, good one. Nice. Good one, man. Okay, so we're one love up as well, which is really good. Some good serving. Just keep that in mind. You're one love up when you're playing as well. And he just made a double fault. Didn't show that, but he made a double fault. So you kind of have him, you know, a bit mentally. He's a bit worse off than you right now. He's kind of complaining about the wind as well. So yeah, mentally he's off. You can see he's a bit frustrated. Doesn't make a decent serve. Was it out? That was out. Good return cross court. Very nice. Underspin forehand. I mean, like, I was even in. There's a mistake here. Look, this is good. You gotta run to the net, man. This right here is a position where I want to be in on the service line, you know? Maybe right here. But we're kind of recovering back to the middle back here, kind of very slowly. Bit slowly at least. Yeah, this is not the fastest you can do. You could do crossover step instead, you know, instead of sidestepping. I would like to see that, honestly. That was a crossover step, nice. And do this more often, because you get way further. Then he hits, we're right here, bisecting decently, but I would rather be here. At the net you would have had this one. At the net you'd have put this one away, you know. A bit late on this return. Bit too close to the body. On the line. Lucky. But good return though. Oh, nice one. Really good, great forehand here. Good height, good spin. Lands right in the corner of the rectangle. Yeah, alright, we gotta work on the returns where they're going body, you know? Because you're really good at getting, like, catching the balls that are going wide in T. But some of the body ones, especially the body backhands ones, I watched a couple of your other videos. Body backhand the return, we need to work on this. And I think it has to do mostly with the karaoke step that we're doing. Or I guess it's not a karaoke step, it's just a step behind, but yeah, we need to work on it, the footwork on the body backhand returns. Okay. Better preparation on the backhand return. Go ahead, side out. Okay, interesting. He goes for this slice forehand again. Now again, I would like you to be at the net here, or else he's gonna float the ball, and then he's just gonna be back here, and then you're just gonna restart the rally instead of actually using your good return, even though it might not have been like what do you say? Um, like intentional. But look, this one we could have caught at the net, but instead, oh, you know, it was out, but still we could have caught it at the net, you know, which would have been a bit better. In most situations, of course, it was out. It was fine, but yeah. Good return, nice. We go with an underspin backhand, which I have no clue why, but we'll watch this again. Oh, I guess it's a drop shot, right? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why we're drop shotting here, but I guess we are. Is there a reason for it? I mean, he's not really that far back, though. It is a decent time, I guess, right? But just landing too far and almost missing wide. Yeah, we'll play though. Good return on that forehand. Don't know why we're not doing more with that. Good return. Good return, really good return. Yeah, nice return on the backhand side. It's a bit better as far as backhand returns go. Good preparation, bending the knees, very nice. So we get some lift with the legs, which we also do kind of jump a little bit, which is good. Getting a bit of spin on it. Now here, look here. So we're moving to the left here. He's gonna hit, and we're still moving left as he's hitting. I don't know why. We're already bicycling pretty well. You know, I know you might be scared of a backhand down the line. I wouldn't be. You know, his backhand is not that strong. He's underspinning a lot. He's not gonna hit like a winner down the line anytime soon. You know. So the fact that you're worried about that is like, you know, you need to be worried about the cross court. You know, or maybe the drop shot, but the cross court definitely. And so when he's hitting, you're caught wrong-footed, you see? And then you're kind of like struggling to hit this one, which is kind of forces you to slice. And we know how this one is going to go. It's just going to, yeah, you know? So this is a split step recovery issue once again. And, you know, you're making too many of these. It's a split step here. And then you stop, okay? And then, yeah, you might say like, oh, well, coach, what if he hits down the line, like, regardless? Then I can't make that. Yes, but then you have to get back to the middle faster. I know you can get back to the middle faster than this. Look, boom, and then we're taking a side step, you know, instead of a crossover step. Which you have plenty of time here to do a crossover step, you know? Look at this again. Side step, side step. We could have done one crossover step, and then we would be here, and then we'd have just done the split step, and then we could have reached this one. So we need to work on this, okay? Otherwise, good return though. Return. Kind of need to cross this backhand there. Or at least get it deeper. Underspin forehand. Okay. I guess that's alright. as far as decision making goes, we need to think a bit harder about um like pressure situations. There's a red zone back in here, I would say. You know, because you're running, still running as you're hitting. You know. So this is pretty good. Going down the middle. Nice. Underspin forehand. It's alright, I guess. Decision making wise, it's alright. Could have done more with the. I guess it was a green zone forehand, so we could have done a bit more, but it's alright. Again, the problem with the backhand return, but just lands in, and he's in trouble again. And here I would say go to the service line. You know. Okay. Does actually get it over nicely. We go down the line here, right? Surely. Okay. He does get it, but good choice, good choice. And it's out. Nice. Okay. Very nice. Well played, man. Really well played. Okay, good serve. Nice serve. Pretty decent. Getting a good bit of kick on your kick service is definitely important against these players. Okay, let's see. Good wide serve. Very good. Good target. You will see him underspin backhand again. And then so if you know you're already going to the backhand side, if you're doing it, I know you're doing it. Of course, I know you're not wide serving like randomly, but if you think about wide serving into an underspin backhand, then man, go to the net, you know, because this one's just floating, and then you do actually kind of go forward to the net, and then you hit a I guess it's a backhand swing volley, which yeah, I would rather hit a backhand volley. So I don't know why we're finding ourselves in the middle of no man's land. I guess it is the service line, right? Let me see again. I mean, like we can get further forward in this one, and then taking it more as a volley, you know? Yeah, definitely. So if you go to this underspin backhand here, just go to the net, you know? I would say. Targeting T. I guess you're going for that backhand again, but good kick. Nice. Right into the forehand. It's going to be very high forehand he has to take. Nice. And we're kind of shagging here again. Let me see what's wrong. Good kick. Finding ourselves in the middle of the court on second serve. So we're kind of, yeah, you're swinging, then taking a step forward, and then split stepping in here. I know it's a good kick serve, but it's still your second serve. He's definitely looking to apply some pressure on the second serve. So stepping in and split stepping in no man's land after the second serve, I wouldn't say it's I would say it's a no-go, even against players who don't actually try to like smack the second serve. It's split step behind the baseline, which yeah, you know what I mean. In general, you need to play further back on clay. You know, we need to work on this more. Good kick right into the backhand underspin again. Underspin backhand. He's been doing this all game basically. And again, we would probably like to be a little bit further forward than this when we're dealing with this. Good underspin approach. Decent. Need to get that elbow up, man. Let me see again. Yeah, we want to be closer to the net here because this ball is not doing anything. You know, it's not giving him a tactical advantage in regards to putting you under pressure. You have all the cards when you serve into his backhand slice. I don't know what to tell you. You can just go forward. You know. We slice here. Yes, can go a bit further. Split step, good split step. Yes, good try on this volley though. It's a good try. Nice try. Down the middle solves the riddle. Very good. Very good. Inside forehand. Oh, it's close. Good targets though. Good targets. We are, however, taking it a bit early, you know? Boom, and then you're taking it pretty much on the rise, you know? When it's gonna be a rally, a baseline rally. If, to be fair, he does as well, which is interesting. But this one, taking it on the peak, and then going for this one. I guess it's alright, but we need to play a bit further back, give ourselves some time, hit a bit higher, more spin, you know, be a bit more patient, look for shorter balls to actually take on the rise and stuff. There needs to be like an intention with taking him on the rise, you know. I don't know. Okay. Foot is turned. Very good. Racket closed. Good return. Decent try. Nice try. Let's see again. Yeah, maybe as far as keeping it closed when you're swinging, it needs to be more like that, you know, it needs to be kept closed. Gotta work on basics on that forehand. Basics, basics, basics. Name of the game. Split. Come on, Nicolai. Split. It needs to be a better split step though. Needs to time it a little bit better. No, it's out, but still. This guy's not taking too long between first and second serves. Okay, split. Very decent split step. Let me see again here. This is too many like small steps, you know. Do one split step and then push off this one. Or push off the right leg on this one towards the left, so we don't take it too close to the body here. Look at the next point. Or the next serve, sorry. This is better. Good prep. Maybe a bit too far back with the racket, but oh well. Yeah, we shank it. Alright. It's alright. A lot of wind. I guess a lot of wind. I felt it today as well. Okay, preparation looks nice. Good footwork. Good return. I think this one cross court is a really good option. Now we get the inside backhand. And now preferably, of course, like common sense. I mean, like a thing I would like to note on the backhand. Hands need to touch each other more, or else we're not gonna get the power we're looking for. But let's see what's happening. Drop, swing. We need to go cross court in this one, yeah? I think this is pretty obvious, but it goes middle. And I can see it from how you're holding the racket and how you're like swinging. And then we've dropped this tactical advantage completely. He's just gonna moonball and then we're just gonna reset. But he does hit it out. So it's good, but it could be much better here. Okay? So this is good. Putting him all the way out there cross court. You can see he's struggling out there. And then he has a red zone forehand, just put it back into the middle, and then we hold all the cards, you know? It's just you know, yeah. Alright. So all I'm saying is we need to work on crossing the backhand, okay? Crossing the backhand is yeah. You know what I mean? Well played though. Good on the cross court forehand. So yes, backhand, cross court. But it goes here. Well played though. Okay, well played. But on this forehand here, I would almost say this is a red zone forehand. You know, just get this back into play. But you actually managed to put this one cross court, which is good, which is amazing. Okay, this is really good. Some good stuff because this grants you this ball. If you just hit it back the middle, then you would have this tactical advantage you do right now. However, putting it away with the backhand here would be a little bit better. Okay, but that's pretty good. I like that. Bit messy with the split step here, though. What you looking at me for? Alright, good prep. Good contact. Stopping with the left hand as well after rotated. That's pretty good. I don't really know if I would want that much rotation on this one. Would we, actually? I mean, I guess. It's not a very hard serve. Not very fast, at least. So we're getting a really powerful return because of the rotation you do put into it, which is good. I'm all for that. He's gonna hit this moon ball here, and you're fucked up with the feet again. Look, I'm gonna show you. So, big foreign return. We're kind of like, you know, moving a bit slow. Not crossovering too much, not crossing. That's not a very big crossover step, at least. See if I can time it. Crossing inside instead of over is always interesting. So we're doing kind of 2 side steps, 3 split stepping, kind of stopping. You see? Look, I'm gonna show you this. So no crossover step, side stepping, and then we're again, as he's hitting, we need to stop, man. You have to stop momentum, and then jump up and down. Okay? Stop momentum, jump up and down, and then you kind of don't use the split step for anything. I'm gonna give this again. This is again a recovery split step issue. Okay? We can do much better. I know you can do much better with this. And then we're kind of like, yeah, running back, ending on the back foot. That's good. Elbow is, yeah, decent. I mean, it's we could go. Honestly, on this one, you're just gonna moonball, right? We just have to moonball. All right. Split step, small step, split step. Yeah, it's like timing again on the split step, man. It's like jump. You gotta do a big jump. Boom. And then land. And then you can use the momentum. Kind of, again, split stepping forward instead of straight up and down. Which is interesting. I mean, we want to go forward in case of the drop shot, but then again, doesn't look like this guy's gonna drop shot here. So split stepping forward is kind of killing your momentum. You gotta split step more up and down. I'm all for sometimes we have to adjust, but you gotta split step more up and down. And then it lands, so we have to take it early because we're wrong-footed. Stiff, very stiff backhand. Underspin backhand. I guess it's very high, so it's a decent option. I just go down the line, you know, and you gotta cross these backhands. So, yeah, and then we die, yeah. This one's out, okay, look. So, for this one, I know it's a moonball. That's pretty good. That's exactly where we wanted, just red zone backhand, very good. So, this one, we need to cross this one. We need to cross this one, or else, you know, or else you're just gonna hit back to this forehand and then you're dead, you know? That's the thing. Or else you're gonna give him free inside forehands here. So you need to cross this one. But we don't. And I guess it's an issue with the backhand itself, not really the decision making, because I don't see you going down the line with this stroke. It looks like you're gonna go cross court at least, and I wouldn't know why you wouldn't want to go cross court. Racket needs to be pushed down. We've talked about this. Push the racket down, then swing inside out. Okay? This will make it much easier. Kind of jumping in this one as well. I guess we're taking it early because of the wrong footing. And we're hitting a very stiff backhand down the line. And then he has a forehand, which he can do a good bit with. You know his forehand is already very good. Yeah. And then hit this one down the line as well, and then... yeah. So... decision making wise, I guess it's okay. But footwork and then crossing the backhand. You need to do this, okay? Good return though. Really good return. And then we're wrong-footed again, man. Come on. I'm gonna count this as a mistake. I know this. Is it gonna go out? Nope. But I'm gonna count it as a mistake afterwards. Yeah, tough shit, buddy. Look. So, split step. Good. Good return. Amazing return. Lands deep, lands precisely where we wanted. Here, we're kind of... how's the recovery in this one? Swing. Crossover step. Good. And then we gotta stop here. We gotta stop momentum, okay? Stop momentum there, right there. And then we kind of have to take too many steps instead of stopping early. We kind of have to take too many steps. And again, I'm telling you, he's gonna, if he plays down the line, trust me, you can get it, okay? If he plays so much down the line that you cannot get it, if you were standing maybe like right here, then he's gonna, it's just a bad decision from him, regardless. So just stand here. It's alright. And then, you know, split step properly so you don't miss out on his high percentage option, the cross court option, you know, because you hit this very nicely. He can't really do much with this one. He's on his back foot. He's kind of like leaning back. You know, what is he gonna do? You know? But at least cover the cross court option because that's the hardest one. If you're standing in the middle at least. And so we're kind of wrong-footed here, and then we hit this like floaty ball, which is still decent, honestly. There's a footwork mistake. Unfortunately, you lost this one because you did hit this one pretty well, but this is a footwork mistake. A split step recovery mistake. Again, we need to work on this. We really need to work on this. Good prep. Very close racket. Pretty good. High percentage return target, definitely. I mean, like, if it's on the second serve, I guess. Or if it's on, like, weaker serves, yeah. That's pretty good. We're cross-court this forehand, very good. Nice. Oh, very good. So this is good. So nothing wrong with the footwork here. I mean, let's watch it again. I mean, I guess it's because of the power you have and the spin, and then he's not able to like hit some balls that are kind of like early. Doesn't really hit any early. Boom. Then you already know where it's going, moving, swinging, and then split step. You see, now you've stopped momentum. Now we're not gonna get caught wrong-footed here because you have balance in the split step. You're not split stepping like a certain direction. More up and down, at least it's better. Good catch. Easy. Yeah, split stepping here. It's decent. It's alright. It could be better though. Yeah, what if you had to go like this way much faster, you know? Then I guess we have to work on recovery speed, you know? See it again. Recovery speed, definitely. Stop. Boom. Good. Could expect it down the line here as well, so that's decent. But really good decision making here. Amazing decision making. So we go cross court when he's at the baseline and down the line when he's at the net. That's like, you know, the perfect recipe for victory. Good footwork. Good return. Really good return. Yeah. Okay. Good serve. Very good serve. Stepping very far out with this leg again. Which kind of doesn't grant us a lot of energy in regards to rotation and then power X, but it's alright. It's alright. Good volley. Down the middle, very good. And counter lob here should be the correct option. Oh, very nice. Even though it was out, this one was played very good. Some very high decision options here. This is correct. Down into the, yeah, down parallel to you, so we're still bisecting. He's lobbing, looking for the overhead. Counter lobbing, very good. The only thing is that, and this is a very crucial one. You go from the overhead grip, and then you don't change it to a forehand grip when lobbing. I mean, like, yeah, of course, it's hard to reach these balls with a forehand grip, but if you can get around, I mean, I guess you could try and switch to a forehand grip and then get some topspin on the lob, because topspin on the lob is really important. But it's correct decision making here. It's really good. It's again with the foot stepping out, you know. Look, I'll show you. And step, and then We're kind of still waiting for the turn a little bit too much. Good serve though. Really good serve. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Touch. We need to work on this touch. You can see it's an I can see it's an underspin backhand here. But it doesn't. I mean, like if you go cross court here, how much underspin do you really need? You know. It's a good try though. Really good try. Good option. I mean, like for high percentage wise, you could go down the line on this one. Because number one, he's standing here. And number two, you're at the net afterwards. So to bisect, I wouldn't go the same place that he is. I know this is nitpicking, but you're going to the same way that he is when you're at the net. So even if this one was in, you're dead. He has too much angle, okay? Way too much. So I would just go down the line and then hope for a volley afterwards instead, but it's alright. It was a good serve. Lacking a little bit of momentum though. Okay, let's see. You can see this good spin, I guess. Again, underspin return, you know? And you're in the court, that's good. Let's see. Yes. Now we're looking for exactly this. Okay, this is what I'm talking about with these underspin backhand returns. Then we gotta step in and you gotta just bang. Yeah, like that. Exactly. Now, unfortunate that you do hit the net on this one, but this is correct decision making. And then you just gotta think about, okay, now I gotta go down the line with this one, and then I'm gonna go to the net, okay? And then we will do much better on against these underspin backhand players. When they're sorry, underspin backhand return players, I guess. When they're doing it a lot. Well played. Well played. Check this one out again. Good return. Yeah, good reflex on this one. Lands a bit short though. So we could be better prepared on the backhand. I know it's windy. Don't worry. I know. He makes a really good approach actually. And then we have to lift it up, and he kind of doesn't really do enough with this one. And then we decide to underspin. I wouldn't really go underspin here. Yeah, this I wouldn't really do. He has all the cards here. Boom, he can, yeah, and then he kind of fucks it up, but, you know, underspin here is like, meh, I would say. It can work, I guess, down the line. But you can topspin short, and you can kind of like lob as well, with topspin. So, yeah, I don't know about this one. It's decent, I guess. It's alright. It's alright, just mixing things up, and, you know, he's obviously not good at volleying on backspin balls. You aren't either. We have to work on this, but it's alright. It's decent. There's a lot of wind here. Good red zone back. Nice. Well played. Very well played. Good return. Again, we are kind of being fucked over by the foot again. Look, we have to kind of stop and slide and do everything and count to 10 and have like a cup of coffee and shit before we can even consider going for this one. So it's, again, I'm putting this in the category of, you know, a split step recovery mistake. Look, just stop here and then split step. You're already bisecting pretty well. He's hitting right here. You know, this is like halfway between the singles line and the middle. You need to be standing pretty much where his contact point is, at least in this situation. He's not gonna go big down the line here. You already know this. He's gonna go high middle or high across court. And if he goes down the line, that's not your problem usually. But you see, we're doing this again. Instead, I would like to see split step like there again, kind of split stepping to the left or to the right from our point of view. Instead of split stepping up and down, you gotta move, then stop, then split step, because you don't know where you're going. That's the point with the split step. You don't need momentum sideways. there's no point of split stepping. The split stepping is resetting momentum and then pushing yourself with that little momentum you have now because you're standing still somewhere else. Or else this is gonna keep happening over and over and over again. We need to work on this. Good return. Nice and deep. Yeah, what's the point actually? Yeah, it's just well played by him, but let's go back a bit. I want to show you something. So on this return right, you have him in a clear chokehold. Look, boom. Look, he's even moving backwards as like you're recovering, kind of like just chilling a bit. And here you're good at just standing here. Look, split stepping right here is completely fine. I don't know why you don't do this with the other balls. But another thing is like, look how far back he goes. Look how far back he goes. For this, you need to be at the net. Okay? This is like, I mean, like, not need to be, but this one would be a good volley, you know? This would be a high forehand volley. And you could just, like, put it in the triangle here, you know? So it's like, you're not using the tactical advantage you're giving yourself enough, okay? You're creating a bunch of these tactical advantages, which is good, but we're not using them afterwards. So this return is kind of like, now it's just become nothing, you know? And at that point, you know, you could just keep the ball in play, 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 and you will kind of like accomplish the same things as you're doing now. You need to use it, which we need to work on. I know it's windy as well, so volleying is not nice, but I wouldn't really care about that. He's hitting high topspin into the wind and stuff. You're hitting high topspin back. It's very good. He's hitting this one. This is kind of interesting again with the playing a bit further back maybe, but it's alright. It's well played though. It's really good. But you see, it's not. You deserve to win this one. But it's like you're not using it. You know, you're not using it. And the half of the balls we're talking about here is you either coming to the net or you crossing the backhand. Okay? Creating so many forehand opportunities by cross-courting the forehand all the way out. Then he's playing down the line, and then you're coming forwards, and then then you're playing the backhand, and then you're playing right into the middle. You know, instead of cross-court again. Even if you play down the line there, you're gonna catch him wrong-footed, or you can go cross-court, and then either which are good options, but not down the middle when you have that tactical advantage. It's just, of course, it might. You can say, yeah, well, I'm gonna hit out. Well, yeah, sure, but we need to at least work on this then, okay? I know you have a good backhand though. It's a good backhand, but yeah. All right. Painting the line with the wide serve, so good target, I guess. T serve. T second serve. Woof. Boom, that's a good forehand. And then look where he is now. And how are you using this? He's just gonna moonball this back. Yeah, you see. I know it's out. It was close to being in. You need to be at the net here. Look. Boom. Step in. Crush and rush. This is a crush and rush situation. Crush the ball. Rush to the net. Okay? And even here, you need to think, oh, he's in trouble. Look at how he's moving. You can see it. Get this one. Look. There you go. To the net, to the net, to the net, to the net. And then get that finish. Of course, it was well played, regardless. But to make it even better, you gotta do that. Big wide serve. Very good. And again, back in here. Let's see if we cross this one. Let's see if we cross this one. You don't. Okay, interesting. I bet you that that's gonna cost you the point. Good volley though. Did you was that a volley? You could have gotten the point here, man. Could have just backhand and then backhand cross court and then move to the net. That was a volley. Wow, that was a good volley. That was a really good volley. But still, it's like, come on, man. Just finish the point with the backhand, you know? Okay. But this time he actually does hit a backhand return. Lands short. Of course it does, because you have a massive, massive kick serve. And then we go down the line here. I guess as an approach, maybe? I don't really know. I guess it was something with the preparation. I can't really see from here, but it's a good attempt, I guess. I would have gone cross court though, I think. Maybe. No, actually, it's a good decision, but nice try. Nice try. Good serve though. Really good serve. Body forehand. Pretty decent. Good. I mean, like, I see this like pattern with you always really being ready for returning with a lot of rotation, which this is, which is interesting, I guess. It's a weak serve as well, but sometimes when there's a lot of wind and stuff, it's more about like the first ball is hard to, you know, get into rhythm with. So it's alright attempt though. It's okay. Okay. Backhand prep. Yeah, I can see it better now. There is too much space between the hands. There is, however, very good trigger finger with the left hand. I would say, maybe could be better. I don't know. I can't really see its quality's not too good. This is interesting. Backhand, you know, like finish. But it does work, nevertheless. Stiffest backhand I've ever fucking seen in my life, but it's alright. It's windy. I get it. Stiff backhand again. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Stiff backhands after stiff backhand. Look. Cross this backhand so you don't have to hit any more backhands. You know? I guess if you cross this backhand, then you're probably gonna hit more backhands. But if you cross this backhand, I promise you can go inside forehand on the next one. We've seen this many times here. Yeah, there's a bit too much distance between the hands. It's making it very stiff, these backhands. I guess it gives you more control, but yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, lacking a bit of grip on this one, trigger finger. Okay, good prep. Push the racket down, swing inside out, inside out. And if not crossing the backhand, you know, not crossing the backhand. So he gets a forehand, and then with that forehand, he can just aim for your backhand again. This is what he does. So that's his thing. That's his thing this match. Hitting to your backhand. As you're in the red. Alright, split step. Prep. Good. Legs are bent. Good return. See if we cross this backhand. So hard backhand, red zone backhand, but still could have crossed it. Gotten a bit more with that serve plus one. Or serve plus whatever. At least the advantage after the serve. Yeah, I guess Nicolai. I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like this. Again with the finish. And then we need to make more power with the swing instead. Not the flicking with the underarms. Okay, so here we go. Good forehand. Let's go down the middle, and then we stand in no man's land afterwards. Which does pay off because it's a good forehand, but what if it wasn't, you know? Now we have a backhand again. This one you can go down the line on, and I wouldn't be concerned. We do go to his cross court here. Sorry, forehand volley. Again, elbow, man. Elbow, 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 elbow. I can't really see it. I'm kind of like looking into my monitor here, but it does not look like that elbow is raised. And so the racket is kind of pointing up. You see? Get down, down, bend your knees, stand sideways still. Bend your knees, stand sideways still. Push forward. Because we're kind of like slicing a little bit here. Hey, it's alright. It's alright attempt, but yeah, we need to work on this again. Recently we've had it with the elbow and the on the volleys, but we need to get it even more to make it even better. Still staying pretty coiled. I can tell this is gonna be a good serve. Yeah, serving the volley. Oh yes. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. So, serve and volley. You go T your body for the serve, which forces an underspin backhand, which is exactly what we want. And we have a swing volley. From this, I guess we have to work on the swing volleys because I don't know what this is, but it works, I guess. The only thing here is that you're not bisecting afterwards, you know. So we could have hit the swing volley down the line. See, we could have hit the swing volley down the line, or so much cross court that he couldn't get it. But down the middle is like, and then afterwards you gotta bisect, you gotta step to the right. But it's a very good attempt, you know. This is much better. You see, you have a clear chance of getting an approach swing volley here, you know. So that's pretty good. It's amazing when you actually serve into his backhand, you get these balls, you know, and then you are at the net pretty much right now. You know, you're now you see. So, but the fact that you haven't done this so far, when you're serving into his backhand and he's underspinning, is like, this is just it's too late. We're starting to do this. Good kick. Wow, nice. Oh yeah, well played, man. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, that's nice. It's really well played. Let me see it again. So kick is good. It's a very good kick serve. Recovery is decent. Good small steps, adjustment steps. Staying low on this to have balance and have the sweet spot here. Good. Oh, it's a good get with the backhand here. It's a good get. It's really nice. He's gonna try and drop shot here or what? I mean, like, look here. I would also be running this way. So here I'm not gonna give you the mistake of being off balance here. Look, you're very off balance when he hits this ball. But I would also be running straight across, so that's completely fine. So and then we hit this one. This one's interesting because it's a high ball to the backhand volley. It's a decent target. I would say it's alright. And then we get this really nice underspin touch shot here. That's amazing, man. Positive reaction as well. Plus points for that. It's very good. Good pronation. Again, split step kind of offset too much. Don't know what to say, man. The split stepping issue is like, gotta fix this. Boom. Split, kind of splitting left again, you know? And then we have to almost like slide a bit and stuff. Off balance. It's not good, okay? I'm counting this as another of those issues that we need to fix. Look. Whoop. You know? It's like, then we need to split step up and down and then push off and then go, okay? I know it's clay, we gotta slip and slide and stuff, but decent try, but you see, or else we're not gonna get these balls if we don't split step properly. Yeah, okay, the wind is just insane here. Come on. Good energy. So, good serve. Good serve. Turn. Missing pronation on this one, so it's a bit slow, but it's a bunch of wind, so makes sense. Oh, good adjustment. Backhand, but if you had crossed this one, it'd probably go in, you know? The chord is longer here, you know? So it's like, cross the backhand, man. Cross the backhand. I know it's hard. It is hard to cross the backhand. It really is. You know? But this right here, man, like, come on. Then afterwards, if you have put that one in, and he's a good player, then you're done on the other side, you know? So it's like, to work on this. Down the line. Good. Nice. Very good. Good decision making here. Good try. Good try. See again. So, we're hitting this forehand. Down the line, very good. Inside forehand, inside in, very good. Inside in return, then he makes this one. Then we're hitting a backhand here, which is decent. I don't know why we're making this underspin backhand. I don't know why we are. I don't see the point. Is it just to give yourself time to come back? Because you're bisaving pretty well if you just hit a cross-court forehand. But now you're giving a bunch of time to have this like big shot. And then you're mistiming this or something, I don't know. It's a good attempt, it's decent, alright, but I just don't see the point with some of these strokes. Sometime. Again, footwork. Footwork, footwork, footwork. Footwork, footwork, footwork. Else. Alright, watch this one again. Good serve. Stiff backhand again. Somehow lands in. Good footwork. You see, backhand again. Open racket face. Yeah. Short. Yeah, well played though. You don't deserve this one, man. Look. Look. Good serve. Into the underspin backhand again. Now, why are we not moving forwards here? We could catch this one as a backhand volley right there if we just been a bit faster. Maybe, I would say. Then we get this one, and it's kind of very spun, very backspun. There's also a bunch of wind on it, so we're having some trouble with the timing. And then we're in a really bad position here. So, yeah. Alright. It's alright. Okay. Okay. On this backhand, decent choice. Very good. Now he's gonna have to hit upwards. And then when he hits upwards, you're gonna be able to just pound that ball. Yes. And then the elbow again, man. Oh boy. If the elbow was up, this would be good. But I already know this one's gonna be, you know. You're either gonna slice this one or you're gonna hit this one long. Yeah. Oh well. I would like to see the elbows up though. Okay. get much more control on that one. But really well played. The fact you hit like short and low meant that he played high, and then you can use that afterwards. That's like really good. That's very good. Good serve. Oh yes, perfect. Oh yes, perfect. That's very good. Okay, so good with the serve here. Look, two hands on the one hand on the throat. That's perfect. Elbow is low. That's perfect. Then drop, then swing. Power X could be a bit more sideways, but this is perfect. Okay, it's very good. Let me see it again. Serve. Could have the elbow as low on the serve though. You know, could have the elbow as low as the one up here. Good pronation. Good landing, and then good feet on your toes. It's very good on your toes, on your toes. Stepping forward. It's very good, man. It's perfect. Because we've been working a lot on holding the two hands on the racket as we're smashing. So that's very good. Oof. Bombing serves, man. Bombing serves. Stiff backhand again. Down the line. And then, you know, here I understand it. You know, look. Here I would understand you just running. And then maybe overrunning the middle here. And really just running over here because we've talked about this. Look. Boom. Now we're here. You know it's going to be a cross-cut forehand. And I know you might be a little bit afraid of being caught wrong-footed again. But come on, man, just think about it. Look at the contact. Look where you're standing. Like it's better to just don't be afraid of this one. Just run for his high percentage option and then let him hit the low percentage shot and then fail it. You know what I mean? But most times you don't do this. You do the opposite. So there's a anticipation thing here, but decent return though. Good return. Really good return. Preparation is very, very compact. You see the elbows into the body. Yeah, you already know. I don't even have to tell you this. Good prep. Again, we were ready for a bunch of rotations, so this one's gonna be a bomb return, which it is. Very nice. Good. Again, I would say, what if he hit cross court again? Then you would be kind of fucked here. Because look at our momentum when he's hitting. Look at your momentum when he's hitting. You're moving left. You're bisecting pretty well here. Just split step here. Split step right there. You know? Good return though. It's a really good return. But we need to get better at this footwork. Oh, look at this pronation. It's perfect. It's gonna be a very spun kick serve. This is gonna bounce very high. Oh yeah. And look, see where he has to catch this one. That's why your kick serve is so good, man. You see? This shit is insane. He has to catch it up here, or he has to stand much further back. That's very good. Such good with the kick serve, man. It's getting much better. Really becoming the second serve becoming a weapon is the most important part of your game. You know, that and your return. Probably the most important part of your game. Getting a kick serve or second serve that kicks has, you know. There you go. You see, crossing with the forehand is not a problem for you. You see? And look what that grants you. A short ball. And now with the short ball, you can finish the point. I don't know how you want to do this. I guess you're going to go for an underspin backhand. Down the line, hopefully. Nice. And the line's right here. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. Yeah, elbows low. You see? Racket face is open. On this volley, you know? Face needs to be pointing like a wall, you know? In front of you. It's out. Come on, man. You make so many, you see? But one thing is, number one, crossing with the forehand granted you an even better advantage in the rally, you know? Where are we? Look. There you go. You have the advantage. Now you have an inside forehand, just like you do on all the backhands. Then you cross this one properly. Depth, crossing it. Then you're getting a short ball, which is, that makes sense. Understood backhand approach. That is perfect. This could not be any better. Look at how he's placed. Now this one is just a free point. But look at how our elbow is. Look at the fucking elbow, man. Like, come on, man. Look at this elbow. It's way down. Racket face is way open. Look, looks like you're gonna slice again. And then we have to look. You're flicking the underarm, like flicking the underarm, and then it's gonna go. All right, whatever. But such well played, man. So good, really well played. But that elbow on the volleys, it needs to be there. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. Good serve. Good kick. Nice. So getting a lot of points with that serve there. Kick again into the underspin backhand. Are you going to go to the net? Are we going to go to the net? Are we going to go to the net? Are we going to go to the net? No, we're not. Okay. And then we're kind of... yeah, we could be in a better position here, man. We could be closer to the net. Well played by him there. Good catch. Good catch. But you're kind of, again, underspinning. And then he's kind of... he has all the cards. Now he doesn't put the elbow up either. So, yeah, whatever. Makes a pretty good volley, though. Selling yourself here, first of all. Selling yourself there too, though. It's a good attempt, but yeah. Well played. Well played. It's not pretty. But this is a really good catch. Just good defense, I guess. Yeah, it's really good defense. Good job. But my point is, all of this could be avoided if you just gone to the net at the start. With the as you're serving into the underspin backhand, go to the net, man. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't fucking matter, you know. You're practicing, you're learning. Good serve. Good serve. Nice. Getting so many points with the serve. So many points. Good turning the outside foot, very good. Good prep. Oh, I want to see that. I want to see that, all of it. Goddamn. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Mr. Rublev on court, goddamn. Goddamn, man. It's insane. Huge. Absolutely huge. Fucking amazing. Yeah, I mean, a decent point. This is good. There's a bunch of wind here, though. I would like to see this backhand being crossed. Yeah, maybe I would call this crossing the backhand the reason why you lost, because you're giving him another forehand, which you can definitely use to apply more pressure. You're taking this one early again, which is weird. Why not run back and then hit higher and more spin? But again, cross your backhand and just cross the backhand. Or no, not just cross backhand. You need to cross the backhand, or you need to try at least more, harder. Yeah, again, rotation on this return. Yeah, rotation on the return. I don't know, man. It's a very big amount, at least, which is alright. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's because this is the second serve, so putting a lot of pressure on the second serve return is important, and a lot of power is good. Wasn't far from in, so it's alright. It's alright. Just be careful with when there's like a bunch of wind, you know? Just be careful. Good footwork. There you're crossing the backhand. Now I see we're crossing the backhand. Now we're gonna get a looked out to me. He says it's out too. But you see, if you're doing this, then you're not gonna get something that's as hard as a a forehand back. I'm pretty sure that's out, man. I'm really sure that's out. Okay. Oh well. Oh well. Good return. Well played, man. Nice. Sorry. Okay, good return. This guy's really good at hitting approach, if it even is a volley, approach shot, whatever, into the parallel to his position. So he's bisecting here, which is good. If he's bisecting this well, and this is windy, this is a good shot. This is a good shot. But then we have this cross court option, which we don't take. Again, crossing the backhand. I don't know if you're going down the line in this one, but this is a good shot. I would most definitely lob here, to the backhand side, or at least hit something to the backhand side, because a backhand volley where he has to like stretch, this is hard. So crossing the backhand again is what we're talking about, definitely. But really well played though, really well played. Let's go. It is so windy. Good. I mean, like wind. I can see this on this little flag here. Wind is going left this way. So running around this one. Not that one, but this one right here. In a minute. This one. I don't know about that one, because it's floaty. The wind is just gonna carry it this way, and you're kind of just still moving left and stuff, you know? Embrace hitting more backhands when the wind is going towards the backhand. Embrace hitting more forehands when the ball is going towards the forehand. Don't run around this one. But well played though. Well played. Really well played. Really good serve. Underspin backhand that lands short in the middle of the court. I don't know about this decision, man. Yeah, you see, you're gonna be punished for it. I don't know about... I guess it's because of not feeling safe on the backhand. But in that case, you should practice two-handed backhand. Good forehand. Amazing forehand. Alright, ready? I don't know why this is. Topspin backhand, man. There's no point in this. I guess to buy yourself more time, or to create some diversity in the rally, but it lands short, and then he has a forehand short in the court, and then he's just gonna do like that and approach. You know, that's something he's very good at. So I don't know why we're doing this, but yeah, good try though. I mean, well played. Good on the forehand and the serve, really good. Serving is becoming a weapon. Now we're love 40 down. Red light point here. Big middle on the red light point. That's perfect. Body on red light point. Exactly what we want to do on the first serve, red light point. So that's pretty good. Goes kind of short. Forehand slice on this one, forehand. Way too high. You're dead on this one. Guess. I guess, buddy. I guess, buddy. Let me see again. Serve, big body middle. And it goes short. Now for the first serve, we want to split step inside the court more, right? And I know you went body, but it's a pretty rough serve, and you've seen this guy. He's not good with your big serves, man. So if there's a big serve like that, you gotta split step inside the court, and then so we can deal with these balls. But then we're kind of like getting it a bit late, not coming in and putting like a proper topspin forehand on it. I guess is this a drop shot you're making? I guess this is a drop shot, but eh. You're forcing him to hit upwards, which is correct. That is correct. So it is a decent approach, but it is like it's a good idea, I guess. Let me see again. Boom. I'm gonna make a short drop shot here. First backhand. It's gonna catch it. You're gonna. I'm assuming you assume that it's gonna go down the line. Yeah, you move a bit down the line, and then you kind of move again here, which is all right. It's all right. I mean, like I would have preferred, I guess, a topspin approach, maybe. Let's see one more time. Let me see one more time. Yeah, I mean, like we would have preferred a topspin forward in this corner and then moved up there, but this is also a decent choice actually. Like this is not bad. This is just a very not. This is a bit weak drop shot. And also, if you're drop shotting and then going forward, I wouldn't go this far forward. I would probably stop maybe here, and then of course bisecting, right? Because he's gonna hit up, and then if he's hit like really high, then he's definitely like going to hit cross court a lot here, which is more in your favor if you're gonna stand a bit more back, I would say. Then you would have time to get this one. It's the thing about chipping, for example, chipping the return and then moving to the service line, you know? So I don't know about this, but it's alright. It's good decision making, I think. It's really good decision making. Split step, good split step. Good return. Nice. What's going on? Let me see this again. Goddamn. Okay. Return. And there's a lot of wind here, I guess, right? There's a lot of wind. He's gonna hit this one very high to the backhand side. Now, we need to move. Let me see again. Split step more up and down. We need to get into a situation where we can do this one, where we can hit this one further back, okay? Like, you know? Or at least stand better prepared when we're hitting it like that. You know? And this is a split step recovery issue again. A better footwork on this return though, even though it was out. Much better footwork on this one. Look. Outside foot. Split turn hit step. You see? Split turn hit step. That's very good. Look again. So you see there's split turn hit step. You see? That's very good. That's exactly what we want. It's better than the like small steps and then we're kind of like going into like rotation and stuff on the first serve. So that first serve return is good. We need to do more of this, especially in the wind. Now we're getting a bunch of rotation. Again, good shot. Return of first serve, man. It's not a weak serve. It's not a weak serve, you know? So what are we... yeah, you know? It's like, what are we doing? Let me check. Look at the racket here. Look. It's not as close as you do normally, which is alright, but you're swinging completely, like... Let me see if I can stop on contact. Yeah. Yeah, keep the racket closed, you know? Keep the racket closed during the swing. Good kick, he has to hit it head height again, so very good. Good forehand cross court, nice. Again, trouble crossing the backhand. I don't know if it's a red zone backhand, I can't tell, but minor detail. But again, he gets an inside forehand, that's my point, you know? He gets an inside forehand. Good catch, nice.
Out.
That doesn't look out to me.
Out.
Yeah, I don't know. See for yourself, I don't know. Doesn't look out to me. But my point exactly. That when look, he's even like going very far over here looking for you can see him looking for a forehand. So if you do not cross this backhand enough, then he has an inside forehand. And then you're dead. You see he's even using it very well. It's a tired trope, this, you know. Cross the backhand. This is win. This is in, I think. Short ball underspin backhand. Oh, come on, man. What is this? See the finish? Finish needs to be above the head, like an archway. Left hand needs to be way further back so we stay sideways, but you're kind of like opening and stuff. We need to work on the slices. Oh god damn it, we really need to work on the underspin backhand. Which we've tried to do that, but stay sideways, lift the ball, spin down, then lift and push forward, up, 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 up. Then this is a lifting game, man. Lifting game. Steve Smith. Oh, good serve. He has to get it again. Very high. Oof. Well played. That's just incredible tennis. Maybe you should just hit all the backhands, you know, in this corner. If you don't know how to cross them. But this is good. This is good. This is really good. And then here again. Oh, that's really nice. Underspin forehand. Deep, very deep to his down where you need to be, like in the like parallel to you. That's very good. So we're bisecting here. Decently bisected, decently at least. Very nice. Really good kick. And then we're serve and volleying on a... First of all, it's a wide serve, which is like not the most preferable one to serve and volley on. But second of all, you're serve and volleying on his backhand side. Or sorry, on his forehand side right now, instead of his backhand side. Which is like interesting, I guess. Good down the line pass though. But and in terms of decision making, going serve and volley wide on a second serve as well. And you can like just like walking forward. It's like, come on, man. Like, what are you looking for here? Good drop shot though, really good drop shot. Because you could see like how he was hitting. Could you see? You're kind of moving forward before he's even hitting. So now you get to make a decision to run all the way forward, all the way to bisect. And then you're not bisecting. We would be bisecting if you're like right here, you know. But oh well. You were making a decent wide serve. You already know he's gonna just get it over. Just try and get it over. We could be further forward. Good drop shot. Really good hands, man. And then really good pass here. I know you didn't pass it, but really good down the line here. It's amazing. It's really good. You see hitting down the line here on at the net to pass. Always good. It's really good. High percentage option. It's very good. Missing a bit of timing on the split step. Decent return down the middle. Solves the riddle. He goes big middle. And we go underspin forehand for some reason. Decent. Overall, really good match, you know. It's definitely a big step forward, but you see, it's a tired trope with the mistakes you're making. It's really just very one-sided. There's not like a bunch of like unforced errors, or there's not a bunch of like things. It's like nitpicking. You know, I have to nitpick to find the mistakes, but they're there when when you record these videos, when you record the matches. It's so good. We get a lot from it, you know. So keep going. Keep going, man. Hope you enjoyed, but really well played. Amazing. Good tennis.